Okay, we're back. Dude, what's up? Man, been a busy day. For those of you who saw, I just finished uploading the beginning or part 1 of the new player starter guide. So you guys can go ahead, click that, and make fun of me for all the bad takes. Hell yeah, dude, we got the Grinch here today, dude. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I love the Grinch. He's I relate to him. So tonight, man, dude, I don't even know what we're doing tonight. Hold up, I'm just checking something. I'm always paranoid at the stream because I'm like, man, something's not working. Something's always broken. And the more complex I make the stream, the more I worry. Everything looks good though. So yeah, dude, I don't know what we have planned for tonight. Once again, I'm gonna say this and it's not gonna come true, but I'm gonna try and do a relatively short stream tonight, and by relatively short I mean under an hour. And because I think I know we're gonna have a little, I don't know if it's gonna be Christmas Day or maybe a Christmas Eve stream. What do you guys think? You think we should have like a little Christmas Eve stream where we all get together and have a good time? I don't have any presents for you guys to open, but maybe we'll can we even put up, actually I'm a little surprised I didn't put a Christmas tree in the Elmo here, but we'll worry about that then. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a stream either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Probably Christmas Eve because everyone's always busy Christmas Day, including myself. I hate running around and then doing all that. But tonight we have lots of things going on. We got to gamble for sure because we got Robella. What else we got to do? We got to do some sort of gameplay, right? Because that's what the people want. I've spent a ton of time redoing a lot of the characters for my account. Believe it or not, I had so many characters that were still using the wrong keys, from when they redid the system, so they were in the wrong slot and they weren't actually taking effect. It's a disaster I've been working on, but that's neither here nor there. Hey Mosen, how's it going? Can I sit? Oh, I can sit here. I'm gonna sit in the corner. My sad corner. Rip Star Wars boss. Yeah, the Star Wars boss, he's dead finally. I can't say I'm gonna miss him. I felt like it was fun for the first 3 days, and then I'm like, all right, this is literally just a striking dummy. You think Gunsmoke is bad, which we're gonna get tomorrow. But tomorrow, which should be the same Gunsmoke boss, right? I think we're still doing another Dicecraft for another rotation, but man, I'm stuck. While I did love the robot Yuzhong saying funny things to us the whole time, I can't help but feel like they could have done something more with it, right? Having it be just literally a striking dummy where you just does nothing for a whole week in a row was a little tedious. Paul says Star Wars made me actually do my keys correctly. And you burned your old purple ones? No, you didn't do that, dude. The purple ones are special. Can't just. Oh, Paul, what are we gonna do with you, man? This is what meta does to somebody. Too much meta. And this is what happens. I hope you got number 1 for... Can I check? I don't even know if it's allowed. Am I gonna out you on stream if I do this? Look at me, I'm such a casual, dude. I didn't even make top 100. What a casual. I'm scared to look at this because I don't want to... Like I said, I don't... Fuck off, Windows updates. You had 24 hours to do that stupid-ass notification, and you picked right now. Right now, during the stream. Fuck off. But I don't want to out you on stream, Paul, but I gotta know. Are you really number 1 Belka fan? He is, ladies and gentlemen. He did it by. He's not just a little bit #1 fan. He is the #1 fan by a lot. Yo, what up, Chada? So, Paul, what are you gonna do with this Covenant ring? This is the question. Your reward. What are you gonna do with it, right? Because I'm gonna assume everybody on your account already has one. I guess you could just save it. You'll just have to save it for the next version of Belka, or the next. Are there any even other characters from like that team? No, I don't think so. Right, 404 team is well, I guess Team B, right? Team B, they don't have like anybody. They're still missing Welrod and PP90. I forgot what her name is in this one, Ronche or something like that. So. Paul's like, I went full send on the last day because I thought the backstabbed me. Paul, by any chance, did you play GFL1's what do they call it? The freaking ranking thing with the voting. Oh my god, what's it called with the voting? I'm having a mind blank. Theater, or like, was it theater? Did you have a bad experience one time? Because you speak like a man who's had PTSD from the theater backstabbing. Because I was the guy doing the backstabbing in theater. Ooh, it's a special Belka ring. He's gonna save it. That's very understandable. Yeah, I didn't spend any either, Radical Link. Like, I think this is like this is very clear, right? I didn't spend any, and that was 117. So it's like, I guess that means literally everybody else from like here on out. This is like the cutoff of like who was willing to spend. Everybody else was like around my expenditure point. And then you can see like this is like it barely creeps up for a while. Like, there's a lot of people that just spend a little bit. And then obviously once you get to the top, then these are just people trying to flex. But anyway, it wasn't the worst event they've ever done. I just, I look forward to part 2 where they'll definitely improve on it. So what do I got to do? You guys want to gamble right this minute? Look, I'm so behind. I haven't even done anything on my account today because I've been doing my other account. Ooh, yes. Today was the free info core. Yes. Yeah, I made a secondary account to record with, which I use in the video. So I was spending like the last 6 hours doing that. The video didn't come out great, but I think it gets some of the main points across. Like, as I was uploading it and rewatching it, I'm like, yeah, I need to talk about all these other things. So I have to make a list and kind of go over them for part 2, because there was a lot of things I didn't really touch on that I feel are important to know. Yeah, I think I'm with Paul on this one. I think we're gonna do some gambling, and then I have to do both expansion drills and peak value. This one resets this week, so I think we're gonna do this for funsies. And just to make it interesting, I think we're gonna try using the Frost team. Ooh, I could either do the Frost team with the new Robella that we're about to get, or we could do with electric. Let me see. Is there something that's really shilled one way or another? Let's see. Stability damage. No, nothing too. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll try it. We'll try it with. Just that my Frost team is kind of crappy and incomplete. Lukai board was full of mega whales. Wow, you don't say. You don't say. To be fair, a lot of the popular characters had mega whales on their board. It's just the Klukai one, it's that's the most popular, so yeah. It's just the more whales you put in a room, there's always going to be more and more flexing. Radically, you did some number punching and you would have been about 6th through 8th rank, which was kind of whack, so you didn't even bother. You're talking about if you had been buying the extra runs a day, right? That's when I was, that's what I'm assuming you're talking about. Paul says I was lucky that the Belka board was the most casual. Hey man, you know, do what you gotta do. Sometimes it's nice. Like sometimes it's not all about being number one. Like I don't ever care that people want to flex. Like that is half the fun, especially in games like this. But like there is like a level that you need to consider. Like always measuring yourself. This is getting like real. This is getting like real like Ernizzle life advice. But measuring yourself against what other people doing all the time is not necessarily the best way to go about things. Sometimes you need to just look at what you're capable of and approaching things the best you can, right? Like just because somebody else is spending a ton of collapse pieces to have, you know, extra runs a day and have the whole account of segment 6, like you just need to realize like, okay, you know, you guys are not competing on the same level. So like you just worry about you. That's my token of wisdom for the day. You know, not everybody needs to be a whale. Not everybody needs to be, you know, top of the leaderboard. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, Paul, that actually was my favorite part. I just, unfortunately, the timing of the event. So Paul says, I did enjoy trying to get a higher score each day, but that was a me thing. And that was kind of what prompted. I should mention that I didn't even make top 100. I was pretty close though. And I didn't even have like, the fortifications weren't active on Lena. I hadn't done remolding patterns for a ton of characters. I spent this whole like Friday like redoing the remolding pattern for Lena, Leva, Vector, but I still am missing tons of remolding patterns on like characters. I didn't have any on Springfield. These were wrong. I think these keys were not active. Same thing with Changju. I was running, dude, I was throwing really hard. I had Michti, right? Oh, you can see I still don't even have the keys right. Like these weren't even active on Michti. Not that it really matters, just do a ton of damage. But I had the wrong, which one of these? I had this one on, but I didn't, in some of the teams that I was running, nobody was doing defense reduction. So I was definitely throwing. There was some big mistakes. I could have maybe squeaked in a top 100 if I like maybe tried way harder, but a lot of the days I was finishing like 4,500-ish points. So I would have needed to significantly increase the overall team's damage to see any like actual amount of gain, because you didn't get extra little things till whatever, 4,800. And I only got above 4,800 on the corrosion shield day. Go figure, right? Because my Lind was just going ham. Okay, let's get to this. Chada's like, hold up, I gotta get the muzzle so I can restrain myself from mauling at the luck again. So I think it's time that my luck runs out. Like, you literally just can't keep getting away with it, right? Like there has to be a limit, and I think we finally hit that limit. I say that, but like deep down inside, I know how gambling works, and there really is no limit. Radically, even a bunch of whales panic rolled from each C because they needed V6 to be competitive for the. Paul says that about the event. That's crazy. I see that's what I mean. That's where I draw the line, because Michti, like, what even? I know I keep taunting you guys by saying we're gonna gamble, but like this is just an interesting topic to me. Like, this is what I mean. Like, it's these types of things are dangerous if they don't, like, if we don't like acknowledge them. Like Michti's lower segments are all kind of ass, dude. This doesn't really even do anything in or with her new key, right? Because she's always in turbo mode. Whatever. Woo, a little more damage. Same thing here. Doesn't matter because, yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't do anything because she's never in patch mode now. She's always in turbo mode. This is okay. This gives you another hit from her, like, because the maximum number of sleep kits when she's in sleep mode, she does an attack for each one. This is like okay, but she's not the main damage dealer. Once again, nothing crazy. This one is nothing crazy. Doesn't do anything in that particular fight. This I'm not even sure about. I don't think this matters because she should never be in patch form. Now this is decent though. Yeah, this last part here, just AoE damage is increased by 20%. So it's like you're going all the way to segment 6 for another 20% damage increase for the team, which is solid, but like, man, that's a lot of characters. That's a lot of collapse pieces. That's just... that's crazy, man. Damn, Michi was doing 2 million plus damage. That's crazy. I don't know why I clicked this. I mean, Michi does a lot of damage. I didn't get a chance to fix her gear yet. But man, I'm a huge fan of the rework of her. Like, it's just so fun to have her just sit in the corner, hit end turn every single time, and have her literally drop nukes on people across the map. Like, it's just, oh, it's so satisfying. But we're gonna get to that later. Let's do some gambling. This is a brand new 50-50, fresh off the presses. I don't know why I clicked that. I needed to look to details just to prove it. There we go. Oh yeah, the double Lena. He can't keep getting away with it. So we're literally fresh 50-50. We are gonna go for the weapon too tonight. This weapon's kind of cracked. It's got just huge base stats, just huge with a Y. And the ability's pretty good too. It's obviously tuned for row, but you know, could work on Xiaomi. I don't know if you really want to do that, but it's an option. So let's start with this. That's what I mean, Paul. Like I said, he's like, I think it's funny that people panic rolled for segment 6 Michi for the boards, and it's like that. That's what I'm worried about, you know? Some people make not great decisions under pressure, and it's like they have to live with those consequences, which is on them. But, you know, like, I do feel bad when they're getting, like, when they're getting edged on, right? Like, I feel bad when someone's, like, about to make a bad decision, like, I don't know, spend $1,000 to get a Michi, and everyone's like, yeah, man, you should do it. You want to be #1 on the leaderboard, right? I mean, yeah, sure, in 6 months, no one will remember this, but, like, go ahead, spend $1,000. It'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Please spend responsibly. You're all adults, I hope. Oh, see, I can never trust this because we've had it where the you know, she doesn't do the animation and the lights don't show up in the tunnel, so you never know when a 5-star is actually coming. You always got to slide the door to confirm. Damn, see, Paul just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, man, dude, I don't think those people even deserve pity. He's like, either they got a lot of money or they're just idiots. Whew. I can respect that. I can respect that hot take. That's not even a hot take. That's just, I can respect that. I just like to soften the blow. Well, guys, we're not getting so fucking lucky right now. We're getting, you know, just things are average. Not even getting a ton of 4-stars. So we're 40 in now. Tree fitted. Shada, do I have to put like a sensor up? Do I have to like switch to the be right back screen to check to see if I win the 50-50 before I go back to like the normal screen, just to like, you know, like hide it from you? Like, on the one hand, I want to see how far we can push the record, but on the other hand, it's like, I know it's not fair. Okay, we are in soft pity now. Let's see if it's this one or the next one. Okay, so it's this one. Alright, let's behold. Should I? Alright, we'll just do it like normal. I won't prep the meme. He lost. He finally stopped getting away with it. And you know, this is a double painful one because she's already maxed. Womp womp. But guys, as we've learned, the double, if it's a double, no, let's just not even go there. I'm worried. I'm worried for Chada. Oh, thank God. Like, if the last one was a double. Yeah, that hurt because she's already maxed, so that's only a 3 token refund. Wah, wah, wah. That's actually really low. I wish this would be a little higher. But Chada says, "Oh my God, part of me is glad to know that you're a regular human being." I'm glad too. I'm glad that I am also just a mere mortal. Yeah, Paul says, to be fair, GFL2 is way cheaper to max the characters than compared to like Genshin or any Hoyoverse game. Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, it's, if you buy them with the credits, like straight 1-to-1, like not using the, like if you're using the packages, right? Like if you're buying like, God, like this is the state of the game. Guys, this is the world we live in. Like, this is just GFL2 summed up in one screenshot right here. This is what we've become. I have no words, but I must scream. If you're buying these packages, you're doing pretty good. Like these ones here where, you know, you get like essentially 1 ticket for $1. They always refresh them, and, you know, even when they're not the special ones, like even the ones that refresh on a monthly basis here, even this one, it's like you're almost getting 1 ticket per $1. That's a pretty good rate. But if you're just straight buying them with like credits, right? Like, what is this? 120 credits, not even, for $1. It's almost like the price like almost doubles. Or I want to say, I don't have the math breakdown in front of me, but it gets pretty expensive, and it can easily surpass a typical, or not surpass, but like match the typical Hoyoverse like models. It's just that the pity starts earlier, right? In this game, pity is at 80, or hard pity. Where does it say? Am I stupid? Here we go. Guaranteed on the 80th access. In like, I think the Hoyoverse games, it's all 90. So it's 10 less for this, and then 10 less for the weapon. So yeah, overall it's gonna be not as expensive. But you know, if you're buying them straight with credit tokens, you can easily spend like hundreds of dollars. Like it can hurt. It can hurt. All right, now here's the redemption run. We lost the 50-50, but are we gonna instantly get it on the first temple? No. Unless, no glitch. I don't remember, did I even get the weapon yet? Like the 4-star weapon? I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Chada. Hard pity's 80 and soft pity's at 58. So at 58, the chance for you to get a 5-star character starts to go up. Uh-oh, guys. So we finally have to start dipping into the funds here. What is... Chada says even the Hatsune Miku game is more expensive. What is the Hatsune Miku game? Like, which one is that? I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, there is... the video game industry as a whole has caught on to the truth of gamers are really bad at managing money, and they will pay almost any price. Like the hardest part for a company nowadays is not should we charge for this, like should this item be free or should it be paid for. The hardest part is like gauging the price point. Like it's a given that they're gonna like charge and monetize almost like everything that people want. For them, the hardest part is just figuring out like, okay, is it a $5 item or should we make them spend, you know, this is essentially the skin gotcha problem all over again, right? Even Mika's like, okay, well, we know people are going to buy skins for whatever, 10 to 20 bucks, but like, what if they had to gamble for them? You know, like, is that going to get us more money overall, and are people willing to do it? That's really what the question becomes. So we're 30 in now, 30, 27. Hatsune Miku colorful stage. No pity. No pity? 3,000 gems for 10 pulls? Oof. Double the price of GFL2. Yikes. I don't know who would play that, but, you know, I guess there really are... Dude, I don't know. Like I said, yeah, Paul pointed it out. JP gotcha, dude. JP, they're built different, and, like, not necessarily in a good way. They just have, like, I feel like they're born without pain receptors for their wallet, you know? Like, when they become full-fledged adults and they get their first corporate job, I feel like as part of that process, they lose feeling in their wallet nerves. Okay, not quite soft pity, but... Oh, guys, he finally is a normal person. All the way to hard-ish pity with a loss. Guys, the streak has been broken, but damn, it was a good run. Now the question is, do we have to go really, really hard pity? Okay, not all the way, but almost all the way. Get out of here. Please, Ro, no shouting in my ears. Well, wait. Wait. What have we learned? Don't do it. Game, don't do it. Don't do it. Chada, just settle down. Okay. I was worried. I was worried if we got a double there, I think Chada would start spreading rumors about me. Okay, see, guys, he is a mortal man. It took us, I think we haven't lost like a 50-50 in 6 months. And if we did, we like immediately got a 5 stars. This is the first character I've had to quote like hard pity in forever. So I'm glad to be back. Thanks, everyone. Let's go for the weapon now real quick. Hopefully this doesn't this doesn't go as poorly. Because it is always painful when you lose and have to go really deep on weapons. Because it's like you do feel like, man, maybe did I really need that? I would like the 4-star version. I don't remember if we got one. I don't think we did. I got a little antsy there and I clicked. There it is. Ooh, got 2 of them. I just wanted that skin. I think it's a really awesome, you know, I mean, as a proud American, like who doesn't love an M16 or M4A1-ish looking AR-15-esque rifle? I mean, let's not get technical about this. Ooh, guys, I'm a little worried. They're not gonna make me go hard pity for a weapon, are they? Is the Grinch gonna steal Christmas? Surely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fallen angel. Okay, well, let's hope this doesn't go poorly. Oh, okay. We recovered, boys. We recovered. Like I said, if I lost that one, that was going to be real painful. Like I said, losing weapons are just, that really hurts because it's, 75-25. Well, okay. That's not so bad. I'll take that, and I will be happy with it. This is going to end, and I still haven't figured out what we're doing for this, guys. I think we're going to get Macchiato's segment 1. I don't really need any of these other character stuff. Klukai is one of those things where I'm like kind of teetering on the edge of like, do I go down the path of the segment 6 Klukai? And I think no. I think the answer is at this point that ship has sailed, and if I'm gonna get another segment 6 character, I think I'll wait for a future character. I was looking at some of the other corrosion units that are coming up in the future, like Fetusa and Harpsy. They also look really interesting. I don't know if they're worth segment 16 like Fetusa. Harpsy's on the standard banner, so that's a different thing to consider. But there's a lot of upcoming characters which they've sneak previews at that we don't even know really anything about, other than because like for example, like they've been teasing about Sextons. Like, ooh, is Sexton's gonna be cool? Like, we don't know anything about her, so gotta plan the future accordingly. Robella is probably my favorite character personality-wise and aesthetically, Radical Link says, and I feel that. So Robella is like... I love everything about her design, except this goofy-ass hat. And also the sweater. The sweater's a little weird. Like, this is like the we needed to throw some sort of fan service. Like, if this was just a normal sweater, I'd be cool with it. And actually, even the hat's not so bad. I don't know what the headphone speaker things are, though. The best part about Robella is, come on, the fucking Wario sneakers, dude. These things are sick as hell, dude. I want these. This is the best part of this game. Whoa. She's just like, so this disappointed row face. Go back to the sneakers. These things are so sick. I want them. Anyway, that's the best thing about her. But yeah, she's really cool. She's really normal. It's like a nice breath of fresh air from some of the more quirky characters in the game. I can't wait to see, Sopmod and some of the other characters from the AR team. They, like I said, STAR 15 is going to be also eventually in the game. They teased her way back when in the original trailer preview. She's just been, radio silence sits. They got a lot of work to do. They got a lot of characters they need to get up to speed. I think we're going to do this with the electric team just so I don't have to sit there and level her for like 5 to 10 minutes. I think we're kind of already behind. I do that thing where I talk and I don't play the game. This should be okay. That's all fine. This is fine. All right, we got too many here. Let's pull one off. Maybe I can pull 2 off, actually. Let's do that. Maybe this. So I'm going to try using the electric team. And actually, you know what? Let's swap these 2. Let's go. That one goes off. That one can stay on. And I don't want to take all of these because you might get clapped. Should be fine. No, let's... I'm overthinking this. I don't want to do the stability one because since we're going to use the electric team, that is obviously the main way they deal damage. So we don't want to nerf them that way. Paul says Robel's skin is probably one of the best ones because of the details. Are you talking about her like actual default skin, or are you talking about her her racing skin? Because I'm not a huge fan of the racing skin. The racing skin's got some cool parts of it, but it also just like it's another one of those skins where it's like it doesn't really fit the character at all. Like if you had Florence dressed up like that, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. That's something she would do. But you know, Robella does not really strike me as that type of like character. Let's do Lena, Lava, Jangyu, and then who's gonna be our fifth? I don't really want to use Mosin. I don't have even the right gear for her right now, so like a last good slot. Someone's gonna say Yuhi, and I'm gonna ignore them. Oh, Allred. She doesn't really fit, but she's just kind of a fun character. The hat makes her look French. It's, yeah, because it's kind of like a beret. It's like not really a beret. Paul says 40-40, let's go. No, it's not happening, dude. I can't put that much effort in. I'm trying to help new people play the game. I don't have time to be what am I trying? There he is. I'm like, where's the guy I'm trying to kill? And should I zigzag? Yeah, let's do that. So slow. Oh my god, please! Like molasses. There we go. I was testing stuff, so I had to add it on slow motion so I could see the numbers. Let's teleport now. Can I even hit this dude way over here if I... Oh, of course not. I lied. I'm gonna stay here. Actually, maybe finish this guy. Start wrapping units. This ignores line of sight, right? Yes, it does. See, Paul, I hard disagree with you about the race skin being cool. I don't like it. I don't like it. If I put Andrus up here, can the turrets even get that guy? I don't think. We'll give it a try. Not like she can do anything else. Come on. Actually, yeah, right on top of that. That'd be cool, actually. Do I know how to beat the expansion drill boss? Maybe? I haven't done the expansion drill boss yet. Who is it? Is it a rerun boss or is it a brand new one? That will determine whether I can help you or not. Oh god, this guy's getting destroyed. Can you teleport behind you? Nothing personal, kid? Okay, that was way easier than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna like make me jump through a bunch of other hoops. Well, Chada, if the next two missions go as fast as that one just did, we'll speed through, and I'll take a look at the boss. I'm not really sure which one it is. Paul knows what's up though. He'll tell you the pro tips. So I don't want to use this one because I found out. Not found out, I kind of knew this, but all of her actual abilities are all AoE. So this would actually kind of nerf her damage. Now her her follow-up attacks, like her super break punches or whatever they're called, super conductive, whatever, those are not. Those are melee, but this still would reduce a lot of the damage. So this one actually is going to be kind of rough because I don't really want to take any of these. Yep. I got to take one of these. I don't want to. I think we're going to go for the just don't get hit. 80% defense or 20% attack. Let's do this one, actually. Oops. It's the tumor? Oh, no, you mean the big blob thing with the... Yeah, I don't have an answer for you then. If it's the tumor, I don't have a brain dead strat that'll cheese it in any way. Okay, this is what I was expecting. A crazy map like this. Okay, what's the mission? Oh, I gotta kill everybody? Oh my god, they gotta make... Alright, how do I split my units up to be most effective? Because I want to have half the team go left, half the team go right. I think Andrus and Leva go this way, because that's a bunch of negative charge nonsense. And then Jangyu and Lena go this way. No, I do really want to pair her with... Let's just try it. Does melee count as targeted or as AoE? Yeah, so those are two separate categories. Melee can be AoE and targeted. So it's either a targeted AoE or a melee AoE. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Either a targeted melee attack or an AoE melee attack. So yeah, it's not really clear. You have to just check the skill. For her, I believe it's targeted, right? Emergency port. So if it just says deal melee electric damage here, just assume it's targeted. Usually in the skill, it'll tell you at the top if it's AoE, or in the skill itself, it'll say deals AoE electric damage. Same thing with this one, deals AoE, it says AoE, targeted, deals 1. So it's also kind of, it's dangerous to assume that the game is always coded correctly, but if you're really just guessing, if it hits one target, it's targeted. If it's multiple targets, it's AoE. Not a great thing to go by, but sometimes. All right. Can Lena do this? Maybe. So she should go invis. This should make her invis. I gotta have someone end near her, though. You did this map with Michi and you had to race it before she burned to death. Oh, is there something I don't know about this map? Does something... well, whatever. We'll find out. Here's a question that I don't know the answer to, but we're gonna find out together. If Ulrid is a champion, and she just kills everybody, maybe I don't even need to test this. But if she doesn't kill everyone, we'll test this. If she goes invis and she's next to Lena, do they both go invis? Can they cloak each other? No, it does not look like it. Right? Because she still has concealed allied unit. See, I don't know if this is a graphical glitch or not. It makes me think that she's not actually, but there is definitely an allied unit within 5. Hers is working, right? Camouflage. When other allied units are present. I wonder if they're actually smart enough to make sure that these two abilities can't make both of them cloaked, because that'd be kind of cool if they could just be stealth, like off in the corner by themselves. Alright, let's get back to it. Unfortunately, Jangyu has nobody to punch. Just start stacking electric charge. And then I think you're just gonna come this way. I won't have an Did she hit both of them? Alright, this will work. This is not really the correct order to do it in, but it works. I guess Andrews doesn't even need to. Here, start spamming this. Get some more positive charge on the team. Shada says, okay, so melee attacks are bi. Thanks. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. I never, never really considered that dynamic. Andrus, can you cheese? Oh, I got it, dude. Yeah, let's do this in the right order, but I have a cheese strat in mind for that side. The Nizzle with his cheese. Clap this guy over here. God, she hits so hard with that ability. I love it. This is unfortunate, though. She's just going to lose a turn. And she's also going to lose a turn, actually. That's... yeah, let's just break his stability, so next turn we can just make him feel real sad. Here's the play. Leva is going to come to here. Throw a grenade. Doesn't really matter. This one ignores cover on the left, too, so we're going to put it there. And then, check this out. This should be enough. Oh, but she can't. I lied. I was, oh no, I did. I was right. Yes. I'm so smart, dude. 500 IQ gaming. Here we go. Jingu, watch out. Damn, dude. He's like, excuse me, lady. I need you to not do that. And then she's like, please be electrified. Why? Oh, because Lena's taunted now. Gross. I can't solve that problem. I might have misplayed that. Didn't you do something? Oh, that's so sad. Do we loop back to try and kill him? This is kind of a waste. No, we don't want to waste the support actions on that, so we gotta hit somebody, like, actually worth hitting. Right. First attack goes here. I don't know if the big bulwark was the one that taunted him. We're gonna find out. Hopefully this crits and kills him. Oh, yes! And it was. Perfect. Sometimes, you know, mistakes into miracles. And then you can... Actually, do we want to get spicy with this? Yeah, dude. Get spicy, get some movement in this direction. Did my eyes deceive me? Did she just walk through the boxes? I don't know. Oh, big crit. And Leva is just going to punch him. Easy game for babies. Can you stop? Hell yeah, just as planned. I know I did that in the wrong order. Someone's like, no, you're supposed to do Leaping Pursuit first to get the ability loss 2 on the target. It's not that serious, guys. I'm playing baby mode. This is not 40-40. It's so hard! I wish it would really tell you what you're getting here, because you have no idea unless you go to your storeroom and check. So like one day I'm gonna get a cracked flower and I'm not even gonna know it. I'm not gonna know it for like a month. Okay, last one. The number of dolls that must survive to 8 turns is increased. That's fine because I don't plan. We do the no man left behind or no woman left, no girls front line behind. I don't know, whatever. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the fire one. The duration of blaze terrain tiles is increased. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Now, I could ask for help from my boys in the chat and ask the obvious question of, can you overwrite the tiles with your own tiles? But that's kind of cheating, so let's just find out on our own. Fixed damage is increased. These all kind of suck, as usual. This one's a freebie, because they never live more than 1 turn. This is also kind of okay, as long as they're not doing a ton of attacks against somebody. Fixed damage might not be so bad. And this I'm not so sure about. Let's... I don't like taking this because it's always better to like alpha strike and kill stuff. Let's do this. Let's just make ourselves really fragile. Right, we're gonna do a little bit of testing though, because we're gonna see if these actually probably say right cannot be overwritten. Oh, see, perfect, right off the bat. So we need to survive 8 turns or overwrite or eliminate all enemies. Now, where does this go? Over to here. So you can teleport back and forth. So I either got to kill 3 elites, 4, and then some more elites are spawning. These ones are not so bad to deal with. Although this guy might be a problem with all the damage increases I took. Because if he gets... Because you're supposed to split the damage from his big nuke, but everyone's taking extra damage, so I kind of don't want to split it between multiple targets, but then Andrus is also gonna... It's gonna get spicy. I'm not sure about this. This guy is the biggest pain in the ass by far, because he's gonna summon all the bombs, but he's also not triggered right away, like he's not active, so maybe we can just swarm the crap out of these two and then work our way around. I think that's the play here. Let's make sure the important characters have line of sight, and let's do it like this. To begin the training, the lesson is avoid the blaze. Does it say how much damage it's gonna do? Oh, 3,000 points. Ouch. Is that because I took the fixed damage does more? Yeah, alright. I'm gonna hope that's with this included, otherwise it's gonna do 6,000 and one-shot somebody. So as long as I don't end my action on the tile. Ulrid can do a drive-by and open this up, although I'm not really sure what the hell this thing is pointing to. Can someone explain what I'm looking at here? Like, it looks like there's an arrow going to both of these door segments. I don't know, we're just gonna press it and find out. Let's do Lena first. We'll do the big boy here. Yeah, these guys are actually gonna die really quick. I think actually she can pull back to here. At what point do I... Okay, this is enough. I was gonna say, at what point do I stop smashing these guys? And we're at that point already. Ooh, here's a problem though. Ulrid can't... Well, she could stealth dash. I see. Okay, so it makes those two go down, these two go up. Does that prevent the fire from going this direction? It's an interesting concept. I think we still want it like this, though. Because Lena can't jump over these tall ones, which is unfortunate. Do we get spicy and start... Yeah, let's just do it. I think Ulrid can solo this guy, because she's going to be stealth, so he can't attack. He's going to, like, aim at somebody over here, and I don't think it's going to do anything. And we'll actually give her a little bit of support. I don't know if Lena or Leva is in range. I don't think so. Yeah. Rude. She won't kill him this turn, but I think she'll get him low enough that it will probably be fine. She might, though. So this reworked Ulrid is actually really good. She's going to be probably the next character that I do in the guide series. I've been really enjoying her rework. She's a really solid character now. Do I try and start running around this direction? Probably not. Or you know what? Can I get to this teleporter somehow? I will lose an alt, but it's worth it. Lena, you can come to here, jump to here. Oh, these guys aren't even that tough. I thought these guys were kind of thick, but they're not. Deleted. Oh, Paul, you already trying to get your Gunsmoke runs? Or your like your homework done for the Gunsmoke? Not even out yet, bro. Besides, you wouldn't trust those how play players, man. You can't trust them. Do I want to... She'll have a punch next turn. I'm trying to think of where I want to be, because I can't punch through this, unfortunately. Oh, the enemies, though. Perfect. Can I hit this guy at all, though? No. We gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got plenty of tiles. We can end here. Paul, you will like corrosion, and that's all there is to it. I'm just excited that since it's Dicecraft again, I can turn my brain off. I don't have to think about like the new strategies and all that stuff. I can just do what I've been doing. That's the reward to me. I guess she's just gonna finish these guys off. Because Leva could not ult, because that's unfortunate. She can hit everybody. Do we get spicy with Lena? She can't jump over it. Yeah, she can't. I really do hate that, how she can't jump over all objects. Let's just go all in and see if we can kill this guy without having to think. I'm gonna bet everything that this attack hits really hard. Oh my god. Thanks, Lena. You're the best. Come on, I said this tile. Damn, I didn't even need Ulrid to use the teleporter. Okay. Where do I go now? Who's spawning next? Oh, over here, huh? Or do ring around the rosy? I don't know, Andrus, I guess come this way? Then I guess... Where does this switch it to? Oh, that's definitely not the play. There we go. Do 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 do. Do do do. Stacking that chain lightning. I think Lena is going to be in the timeout box this turn. I don't know how I can get her on this side of the wall. She could run back to here. Actually, that's the play. And then next turn, she'll be able to at least assist over here. And this is kind of awkward. There's nothing I can do here, right? It's okay. Ulrid's gonna do all this. She's gonna do all the heavy lifting. Now, here's the question. These don't count as end of actions, right? They shouldn't. Ah, well. I guess over here. And can I get... That won't make it to him, so... Yep, we'll just hang out. Dude, I just love it. I love how these interception attacks can put conductivity and stun them for a turn. Or not stun them, but you know what I mean. Prevent them from attacking. I really want... Leva to throw her grenade or use her ult like this, but there's no way I can get Django over there to do it. It's okay though, we got a backup plan. I want you to hit a bulwark. They're a little tougher. Slam the ground. Okay, that actually... Okay, never mind. Dude, Lena's kind of balling out of control. I'm gonna be real. Thanks for... Here we go. This is a good example of what you were asking about earlier. This is a melee AoE attack, right? Which is not the same as a target. Even though it's hitting one person, right? Like you target it at them, it actually does AoE around them. So it's like very confusing. You just literally have to like read the skills and like kind of just guess, because her flying fist is AoE, but Leva's is targeted. Not this one. The emergency support. Gotta hover over it this way. Performs support attack, dealing electric. It's said not very clear, but you know, this is just another one of those trust me bro moments. Zap. Oh, he lived. Mega zap. Let's look at the damage breakdown here. Let's see these stats. Over on top. Oh, no, she's not. Still MVP though. See, like this is what's so annoying. Like what? Unknown Sentinel trait. Now I gotta go look it up. Make me look it up. Just tell me. All right. Well, that was pretty cool. I like that map. That was actually kind of cool and interesting. See, they have a lot of potential in some of the stuff they've been doing, right? Like I like that idea of like the lava's like spreading and you need to stay away from it, and like the enemies are spawning in a circle pattern. That's all cool. A++ design. I wish they would do more of stuff like this. Maybe mix it up a little. It would be actually kind of cool if there was maybe a little more meaty, like, I don't want to say a boss unit, but like, because a lot of the bosses have like really strict movement patterns. Like they want near far, and with the lava that might get a little too crazy, but It would be cool. Now do it with Sleeping Michiti. No, dude. I'll have to take off the fixed damage. I'll just heal through it. Well, we're at the 1 hour mark. I don't know. I want to do the tumor because Chada was asking, but I also don't know what the tumor does off the top of my head. So we're going to get there, and then I'm going to have to read through everything. It'll be kind of a mess. I think we're just going to stop there for tonight. We did gambling with Bro. I don't know, man. What are we doing here? What's this? Oh, the weapon skins. That's right. So we're gonna have a stream. Like I said, I think Christmas Eve would be a fun day to have it. Last year, I want to say we did it on actual Christmas Day. I have to check the previous recording, but I want to say we did it on Christmas Day. So this year, I think we're gonna mix it up and do it on Christmas Eve. And as much as I would love to do another bonus stream on like Monday night or Tuesday night, I'd rather devote that energy to doing character guides. So my plan is to go down the big long list here of all the characters and do updated guides for everybody, because a lot of characters, like I said, Ulrid is a perfect example of someone who's gotten major changes since they came out. And so if new players are looking up information on them, it's going to be old, outdated, it's going to be confusing. Even a lot of the guides I did, right? Like something as simple as like Diane's guide's not accurate anymore. Even Lukai's guide is a little inaccurate, because part of it is like you can't even use the same keys. Some things have changed, but a lot of characters just have kind of taken on different roles. I'm trying to find a good example of that. Like Preetia is kind of a good example. Like when she came out, she's like kind of there to do AoE, but really all her whole purpose in life now is to fuel Lukai's ult. And there's other characters, probably Sharkery, same thing. She's just there to be with Vector and Chongju. Who else? There's Ksenia. You don't even really use her as a healer anymore. All you do is use her as a buffer for the Gunsmoke and top damage dealers. So anyway, I want to do that. So in the next week, I want to be like just pumping out character guides. If you guys have any characters you want me to like put at the front of the line, you know, you just let me know. I'll be kind of more than happy to boost someone up. I don't know if I'm gonna even do the 4 stars though. I was just thinking about that, Paul. Ksenia is like one of the coolest 4 stars, but I might not even do them, because once again, we're in that weird age of like, now there's enough characters that, do people even really use 4 stars? Even in my like beginner guide that I'm writing, or not writing, but like recording, it's like I just borrow my own Lind and I just smash through all the stages. Like you don't even need 4 stars, so it's, I don't know. V6 Andrus guide for all the turret dancing. Well, Paul, if you want to send me, $500 so I can get the V6 Andrus, you feel free to do that. I will be doing the new Michiti guide for sure, though. That's definitely high on the priority list because she got major changes. So it's just kind of, for me, I'm just trying to prioritize who needs to have their guide redone the most. And when I say redone, I mean not even just for my channel. I'm assuming for other people's channels too. I haven't been looking at what other people have been putting out, but I don't know if other people are doing updated guides. So I'm just, when I say updated, I mean just in general, because I know I never did release a Michiti guide or an Ulrid guide. So for me it would be new, but for other channels and just like the general pool of information, it would be an updated guide. Just use Magic Streamer money. It's a tax deduction. Well, I don't get any Magic Streamer money, so I gotta look into that. I gotta find out how to get the Magic Streamer money. Maybe there's a code I gotta enter. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I will post the upcoming Christmas Eve stream in a few days, and there'll be more character guides and other guides coming out in the next couple days as well. And I think that's everything. I feel like there's something else I forgot to go over. I always feel like I forgot to go over something, but maybe we'll talk about CN News next time. Just some updates on some of the new characters and whatnot. So, okay, well, you guys have a Grinchy Christmas. And I will see you on Christmas Eve. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are an eel.